Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 108 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric Seagriff
And Chicka J Money.
How you doing?
I'm good. I found my Whoop strap charger today, which was good. I lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I didn't have Whoop for 2 days. The 2 days that I got the best sleep that I've had.
And they don't even count.
And they don't count. They don't make me look any healthier. And I had 2 days in a row of having excellent quality sleep. Slept for 10 hours.
Good for you.
I know.
You look
rested.
chipper.
Thank you. I feel good. I feel like...
Your skin looks clear. You were standing taller. You were walking faster.
Yeah, I don't know if I even have big bags under my eyes.
No. You're good.
Yeah.
Especially in the studio lighting.
Yeah. Wow. Look at those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you also got denied from that?
Yeah, so me and Josh apparently are not alcoholics.
No, I think we are. But we're not good enough for this test. We applied for a study at the university that was looking for heavy drinkers.
Heavy drinkers and doing activity.
Yeah.
She asked how much I exercise, and I was like, I haven't been running very much, but I still run.
Yeah.
And she was like, how much can you run? And I'm like, well, not what I was running, but
yeah, I can run.
Yeah, I'm like, I do 3Ks and 5Ks, not very long.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay. And I was like, this is cool.
I know. I thought I was a shoo-in.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, this is awesome.
No.
And then
No, they didn't want me either.
Yeah,
it's
weird.
brutal because they were explaining it. They're like, what you're going to do is you're just going to show up. You're going to have a few drinks. Then we're going to do exercises.
Yeah, I thought
and I was like, that sounds
awesome.
like a fucking great afternoon.
Yeah, didn't get it.
Just slam a couple beers, do some jumping jacks.
That'd be wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably jump on a VO2 Max. I'd love to see my VO2 Max anyway. That's kind of
I know,
I really wanted to do
and
it.
you get paid for it.
Yeah, I was like, this is going to be lots of fun, and I'm going to get a little insight on myself.
Yeah, no, we're not. I think it's because we smoke. I think that's my...
You actually think that's why?
Yeah, because that's just another factor for exercise.
Yeah.
Right?
I should have been I don't smoke at all.
I don't smoke at all, and then just hack a dart immediately after.
Yeah.
So I need you to drink these 3 drinks, and you smoke in between each one.
Yeah.
No, I'm a little disappointed. But, I'm kind of thinking now, maybe I should just keep an eye out for these studies.
Yeah,
because I kind of want to be involved.
I still want to be... Did you have the thing where it's let us know if you still want to
Yeah, I said I was going to still be involved. I would
Yeah.
like to contribute to science.
Yeah. I think that this is a body worth studying.
Yeah, they should check
this
this out.
Temple.
I want to see what I can do.
We're like Shaolin monks.
We are. They're like, we want you to show up, do a bunch of mushrooms, and kickbox.
Awesome.
I want to know what I would be like.
Yeah, I'd be fucking awesome.
I'd be great at that.
Dude, some guys do that. They take mushrooms and practice Muay Thai and...
I feel like I'd be so slow.
BJJ, a lot of guys do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with some
done a
mushrooms.
bunch of mushrooms grappling a dude.
Not a bunch, but some. They take it if they're feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your thoughts on microdosing shit?
I think it's a way for drug addicts to continue doing drugs.
Okay, I know that there's actually some validity of for anxiety and depression.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
There is legitimate. There's a lot of clinical research to suggest that, but what is microdosing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The levels, it's anywhere from this to this, and it's
that doesn't seem like a science.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you've got it down pat.
Yeah.
You know? Because, I don't know, I think of... I'm trying to think of, the smallest person I know. My buddy's wife.
Yeah.
Or whatever, fiance. She's, maybe 100 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
She's, fucking 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Right? She's really small. If me and her both took,
the same
gram
amount
of mushrooms, we're going to have a fucking very different time.
Exactly.
You know
and if it works, then it's not microdosing, it's dosing.
You're dosing, yeah.
You're dosing.
Yeah, what is micro? What's the definition there?
I don't know.
Where you're not feeling it? Well, it's
then what's it doing?
Then what's
I don't know if you can microdose if on the weekends you macrodose.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm microdosing mushrooms. So you're still doing mushrooms for fun sometimes, though.
Maybe not, though. Maybe they're not at all.
Maybe. I don't know. Every
You know what
guy
I mean?
that
Like-
that's told me they're microdosing mushrooms are guys that love mushrooms.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
like
know.
people who microdose acid. Have you heard about
Yeah,
this?
that's fucking wild.
That's fucking crazy.
Also, like, if you're getting acid from a guy, it's probably not going to be the same acid every time.
Yeah, like, unless you're buying, like, a sheet of acid and you're like, I need to microdose acid for 3 months. You know, like, how much are you taking?
Yeah.
You taking, like, an eighth of a tab every time?
Yeah,
There's no way it's dispersed perfectly in that
I'm
tab.
microdosing alcohol.
Yeah, like, that's what I've been doing, and I feel like
That's-
I'm fucking doing great.
I have half a beer every
I-
morning, first thing when I wake up. And it puts me in a great mood.
Yeah, I had a beer last night playing City Skylines.
Yeah.
Skylines?
City Skylines, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a TISM game.
Wicked.
I know.
Wicked game. But my bus routes, like, fuck the
Yeah,
bus routes.
the bus routes are tough.
I might delete all the bus routes
Start
and try
over.
and redo them.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fun game, though. I fucking love City Skylines.
It's great.
I can play it for like 8 hours straight if I'm really in the zone.
Yeah.
And just
I played it for probably like 4 or 5 hours last
and just
night.
detailing things, planting trees,
Planting trees.
yeah. Doing like landscaping.
Can you go in and plant trees?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You go to your like landscaping stuff, you can plant individual trees.
It's so cool. What a wonderful game.
It's awesome.
And then I'll take like a little break because I like gotta like fucking unwind my brain for a second. I'll just play Rocket League and then I go back to it.
Yeah, it's good because
Yeah.
you'll have a city going for a long time, and you're like, oh, I got 2 hours today. I'll do the airport. I'll put an airport
Yeah.
in. And you just like give yourself a task, and you make this airport. And then half the game, you're not even doing shit. You're just watching it.
At what point can you just let it roll and like work on stuff while it's fucking
You'll get there. If you build it
like
right.
over 7,000?
Yeah. Like if you've built it right, what you're doing, and then like if you're doing things in chunks that make sense, you can just let it go. And it'll just be self-sufficient. But you got to realize as you add stuff, you're adding traffic and
Yeah, the adding traffic. So
Yeah.
I had to delete whole sections of the city
Yeah.
to put in bigger roads.
yes.
And like that's okay. That's
That's
a thing
okay,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
accept, right?
You just
like,
accept that you gotta. Sometimes your roads gotta get bigger, or
yeah,
you gotta
so
like,
you're like, yep, bulldoze this fucking line of buildings.
or like your city's grown too big for your like highway interchange, so you gotta make another one over there. So you gotta like change your highway and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intense.
It is intense, and then you'll sit there and you'll be like, I have to do this to fix the problem, but I don't want to.
I don't
because
want to fuck it
I
up.
built this, but you
Yeah.
have to.
I know.
It's
I
gotta-
know. The
cities
road,
change, bro.
the road thing was fucking with me. I was like, oh, I need like a bigger road to come through here to get into my industrial district. And I was like, I have to like just demo a bunch of these districts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's fun though. It's
And,
a fun
like,
game.
Demoing for high density residential, like
Yeah.
putting in sky
Feeling
rises.
bad because you're kicking people out of their
I
homes.
know. I was like, who am I, Donald
It's
Trump?
it's progress.
It's progress. Yeah, I'm starting to make a downtown now, like a real downtown.
Yeah.
You know, which is really cool. So I'm like mixing in. I've got like my full residential on one side and full commercial on the other side, and
Yeah.
then I've got my like blue zone. You know, the like what's it called? Like it's like commercial, but it's not industrial.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
office space?
Yeah, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm mixing that in with apartments and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna build a huge downtown.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fun.
so-
And then you like build this city and you're like, I would live here.
I would live here. It'd be so nice.
So Christian's gamer journey is going well. That's good.
I'm loving it. It's a fucking great time. Yeah, I feel accomplished.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like I do it, and I'm like, I spent time doing right today.
I'm
did
building
right by the
things for
world.
this imaginary world. I like connected the buses so these people can get to work.
Yeah, I'm like, awesome.
Good.
Sick. Yeah, I've
I'm
got
happy
a
for
bus
me.
line going over to the industrial district. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's something so they can get to work.
Got
And
a
then-
university.
yeah.
Your town's got 7,000 people. I gave you a university. You're welcome. God here has granted you the power of education.
That the game's funny too because shit gets built instantly.
Yeah, you're like, done.
It's there.
Yeah. And I've started like dividing my city up into districts instead of just trying to make a thing. So I've got like I've got like a high-end neighborhood, and they've got like 4-lane roads with the trees and sidewalks, everything in a median.
Yeah.
And it's really nice over there. And they pay more in taxes, but they also have like an elder care center, child care center, their own police, their own fire department. You know what I mean? It's
Just
like,
building segregated neighborhoods.
oh yeah, I'm like, you know what? This is like high end people over here. You know, Upper West Side.
The Upper West Side.
Yeah, but I put it in the East End to make myself feel better.
Yeah, I do that for London.
Yeah, just to make me feel a little bit better about what I'm doing.
I got made fun of for being old the other day.
Why?
Because I was hanging out at a bar that is frequented by younger people.
Where'd you go, Jack's?
No, Cools.
Oh yeah, like we go there all the time. We're not.
Yeah,
old.
but I was there on Saturday night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. You do seem older on Saturday.
But we're like hanging out, like me and some of the girls, my like sisters there and stuff, and we're like singing and dancing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Having a good time. We noticed we're being mocked and pointed at by these two like 19-year-old girls, and my sister's like, "What's the problem? Like, what's going on?" And like, "You guys are so old. Like, what are you doing? You guys look dumb."
Wow.
And I was like, I thought it was a joke because I'm like, "Who's that mean?" And they were actually being that mean. They're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? You guys look stupid."
Yeah, I would have been like, "Shut up, you little."
Yeah, well, then my
fucking hoe."
sister's like goes to fucking attack them, and I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah, calm down.
I
no
can't
beating
help you in
people
this.
up,
I
yeah.
can't help you in this fight."
Yeah, what happened? Who were they?
No idea. Just
Fuck
like
you. If you're listening to the podcast, get fucked.
I know they're like two 19-year-old girls.
Yo, honestly, get fucked. I'm like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
bro.
I am 7 years older than you. That does not make me old.
Yeah, we're not that old.
We're not old.
We're in our 20s.
I
dude.
know.
Like,
I'm in my mid-20s. I'm in my prime.
Yeah, I feel awesome. You're 19. You don't even have a fucking driver's license, I bet, you stupid bitch. Get the
Funny,
fuck
this
out
guy
of
gets
here.
2 days of good sleep. He's like, I feel awesome.
Yeah,
We're like,
fuck
normally
you.
you're like, I don't know how much more of this I got left in me.
Yeah,
I feel like my life's over. I'm giving all I can give.
I'm nearing the end.
I see. I'm in my autumn years.
No, I feel awesome. Like a fucking spry young chicken.
Spry young chicken.
Yeah, like a little chicklet.
That's
just
just
freshly
exploding with
hatched.
power.
Yeah, I've got nothing but fucking energy. It's great. Yeah.
I feel like a fresh chicken. A chicklet. Isn't that a gum?
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, like not like a chick, not like a little baby chicken.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like a chick.
Oh, okay.
But
Like
not
freshly.
like a chica, you know?
Not like a chica?
Not like a chica, bro.
Okay. Okay, let's not.
What's wrong, man?
Let's not go down that road.
Speaking of fucking weird girls.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw something the other day, and this is like, I don't know if I can say this, to be honest.
All right, just say it, and if we can't do it, I'll take it out. But say it. I want to hear it. You've teased it enough. They're going to want to know. The
Okay.
people.
Italian girls
Okay.
dating Asian guys.
I've never seen that.
Never seen that, right?
No.
I saw 2.
Yeah?
2 pairs. And I was like, huh. And I thought about it. And I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
Italians are kind of racist.
Yeah, but so everyone's racist.
Yeah, everyone's like kind of racist. I agree. Also, yeah, true.
Like, everyone, like not all the time
they're
is
all-
racist, but everyone, especially with like interracial dating, every group has like a
Yeah.
generation. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
there's some generation that's like, man.
Yeah.
But like, Italians are typically louder people, which these girls were, and then like you have these like super polite, reserved Asian men, and
Yeah,
I was like,
opposites attract.
yeah,
All
but
that
I
rule.
was like, how you take her home to mom? Like, she's so fucking loud and obnoxious. Like, dude, your Korean mom is gonna be like, almost gonna be pissed at you, dude.
I accidentally stumbled upon this one time, a subreddit for Asian guys who are frustrated with Asian women getting with white guys. I guess it's like a huge thing for them. And I've never dated anyone that's like not white.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about interracial dating at all.
yeah.
Don't have a problem with it,
Yeah,
obviously.
you just don't know.
I just don't know about it. But I guess like I don't know. It's like a huge thing in Asian culture when like Asian women get with white guys.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, like the Asian guys get really butthurt about it. And I was like reading about it, and there's like all these terms in Chinese and Japanese that they're calling these women, like basically calling them race traitors. And I was like, this is really fucked. Like, these guys are really fucking mad.
Yeah.
And then I scroll a little further down, all they want to do is get with white girls. So
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck?
It's
Why?
a massive double standard. It's like super insecure white guys that get mad about black dudes dating white girls.
Yes, it's
And it's
exactly like that.
It's exactly like that. And it's like, what? They're in there with their huge dongs just destroying white vaginas. And it's like, what are you fucking talking about?
Why do you think
like,
so
do you
much
plan
about...
on eventually fucking this girl? Like, it doesn't matter. Wait, you're going to one day not measure up to her ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like, bro...
You
Fucking obviously you're not her type. Like,
I swear to God, nobody thinks about black dick more than insecure white guys.
that is fucking. That's what I'm saying.
That's all they think
Every
about.
time I hear complaints about that, I'm like, wait for it, and there we go. You're
And
mad
there
that
it
he
is.
has a bigger dick.
Yeah, that's all it is. You're not mad about anything culturally.
He could have a tiny little dick. You have no idea.
Yeah,
But
it's not even that he's black. It's
No.
that his dick's huge.
Yeah, that's what they're mad about.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, well, you know what? Like,
Okay, the
date
chance...
Asian girls. just like, you know what I mean? Just pass the buck. Just start dating Asian girls.
Yeah, but...
And then where do they go? You know, like, I guess they did get the shit end of the stick there.
Yeah,
Asian
probably.
guys. Fair enough. Not that it's across the board, but like,
Yeah.
you know, we know what the stereotypes are.
Yeah, we know the stereotypes, which
don't
is
need to
all...
say them.
That's all that this is fucking based on, is stereotypes.
Yeah, the
Right?
whole thing.
The whole thing is stereotypes. But, like, the chances of you getting with a girl and you're the biggest dick she's ever had,
It's low.
it's low.
Yeah,
But that's just
you
being
gotta
an
be
adult.
slanging a dong. Also, yeah, like girls had. If
You
you're
can't get
dating
that-
a girl post college,
She's had boyfriends before.
she's had boyfriends and she's gotten some dick, dude. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like the inverse is like,
Oh my God, my boyfriend's ruined. He had a cavernous vagina one time in
yeah, or
college.
like you're fucking banging some girl and she's like, are these the biggest titties you've ever seen? Like, no, they're probably not.
No,
You know?
probably not.
Like, fucking.
Don't distract me from what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, stop.
I'm in the pocket.
Yeah,
let me
like-
do my thing.
Or everybody gets that one time where you like bang a girl with a big fat ass. Yeah, you know, but she's crazy and you can't keep her. You have to let her go.
She's her own thing.
Yeah,
She's
you
a
gotta
free
let her.
spirit.
They're like a fucking wild horse, you know. You gotta
He's
let
like,
her.
yeah.
You can like ride it for a little bit if they let you, but you can't keep.
But you're
them.
not there to
Yeah,
stay.
you don't have enough land for that pasture. You know,
Just like-
Kanye didn't even have enough land for that pasture.
Just like you have to come to terms with yourself
You just
that
fucking-
you don't have the facilities to keep this
you're
around.
not the rancher for this horse.
No,
what
that's
I'm trying to-
okay.
Yeah.
Let her find the rancher.
Yes, there's a rancher out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a very mature take of you.
Yeah, that's how you gotta look at it.
That's how you got to look at it. Yeah. And, you know, us being wild stallions.
Yeah, I'm a wild stallion. It's hard.
It is. It's tough being.
Yeah, I've been broken. You know? My spirit's been broken.
That's not true at all.
Like a fucking...
You're constantly thrashing against reins. That's all you do.
Yeah, that's
is
true.
Try to hop that fence.
I've just got a really long leash.
A long enough leash that I forget I have one on sometimes.
Yeah, then I'm running full tilt and it just chokes the shit out of me out of nowhere. They're like, whoa, wow, what the fuck happened?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't do that. That's ridiculous.
Nice man. What's been up with you? How you doing?
Not much, man. I'm fucking working. I am excited to go back to work. I can't believe I'm saying this. To like go back to going and having like 9 to 5.
Are you really?
Yeah, I actually.
And you're gonna
am.
hate it again in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, I'm gonna hate it. But right now, I'm looking forward to it because I'm just like, school is so much fucking. Blah, blah.
Yeah, it's you go so early too.
That's the thing.
The worst classes are always morning classes, and then they are all morning.
And when
classes.
every day is 7 a.m., it's like, all right, man, like fuck.
dragging your ass out of bed for 7 a.m.
Yeah, I literally might go to the old man and be like, hey, look, can I have like 2 weeks where I start at 10 a.m.?
You do that anyways.
Like I'm like 8:30.
Yeah.
I might honestly keep the 7 a.m. routine.
Yeah?
I kind of like it. I'm productive.
You gotta go to bed at like 10, though.
Yeah, like sometimes, you know.
That's so early. You're missing out on so much of life happens.
You have FOMO. I know.
So do you.
I didn't really? I don't know.
Yeah, you have FOMO. I got you with it one time.
When?
I was like, Chris, what are you doing tonight? You're like, not. You had already been talking. You're like, I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm going home, going straight to bed. I'm fucking exhausted. And we're like, okay. Like, no plans have been made, but okay. And then later I was like, oh no, you're going to bed early tonight. Never mind. And you almost lost your mind. You're like, what's going on? What are we doing? And I was like, oh, like I'm just meeting up with some guys, but you're going to bed.
I'm coming.
You're going to bed. That's fine. And you're like, who's coming?
Yeah.
What are we doing? I was like, nothing. We are not doing. I'm doing stuff. And you're like, no.
Let me go. I'm fine.
You have FOMO to the max. You can't miss anything.
I do. I've decided that I'm much more okay with missing things sometimes.
Sometimes you can't be at everything.
You can't be at everything. It's hard, but you gotta sometimes you just gotta go home and, like, be responsible. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get a good night's sleep.
Occasionally.
Twice a week.
Twice. Honestly, 2-3 times a week is enough.
Yeah.
You don't need to sleep well every night.
You know what, though? There are times where I'll spend, like, 5 days in a row just at home. Like, I'll work and stuff, but not do anything extra. And, like, just live this domesticated little life for a while. And I end up feeling pretty good. But there's always that nagging in the back of my head of, like, you're not...
Like, you feel good, like, you're okay just not doing it?
Yeah, like, I feel calm. You know what I mean? I've slept good the whole time. I've, like, not eaten like shit.
I think I have cobwebs on my head. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm itchy.
Is it dandruff?
No.
Okay. Get that Head and Shoulders routine, boy.
No, I use ketoconazole.
Okay. The fuck is that?
Shampoo. It's like fucking good for hair growth. But
Are you worried about losing your hair?
I am terrified. Yeah, like fucking.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. I got the widow's peak a little bit. My hair's a little fluffy today, but
that's what happens to guys in their 20s.
Well,
your hairline changes.
Your
it doesn't
hairline
mean you're
does
gonna go
change.
bald. It stops.
Yeah.
You've just like
I've thinned out a little bit on the top, but it's not like anything.
We're just not
substantial.
raging full of hormones like we were when we were
I
17.
know. I wish I was. I want to fucking. I want to have that again.
I just want to pump myself full of test and just see what kind of guy I become.
Okay, I can be honest. There's been like, I keep having these thoughts.
What thoughts?
Where I'll be sitting there and I'm like, how nice would it be to be like 19 again? You know?
Well, yeah, to be younger always is nice.
To be like 20. And like I look back and I'm like, man, I wish I was 20 again. Like,
why?
Because there's some days where I'm like, man, I was in like or like when I was 19, I was in wicked shape, dude. I was boxing.
It was easy to be in wicked shape.
That's the thing. Like I would go out and party and drink or whatever, and get up and box the next morning.
Yeah.
And like box, go for a run, and I'd fucking lift weights that day, and then I'd box more, and then I'd go to bed, and like, yeah, it was fucking crazy, and I could live on nothing.
Yeah, I know.
I could exist on like rice, beans, and chicken. It was totally fine.
We were way dumber though.
We were way dumber.
You're like, at 19, I was so stupid.
Yeah, I think about the dumb shit we did.
Yeah, and just like what my day-to-day thoughts were. Like there was no like
planning for
there was
future.
there was no point B. It was all point A all the time.
I look back.
What am I doing right now?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I look back at how fucking nice that was.
It was nice.
It was nice. Freeing. It was very stress-free.
It was very stress-free. I didn't worry about a fucking thing.
I didn't worry about a thing. I'd be like, man, I only got $200 left. And I'd be like, well, I get paid in 2 days. That's 2 days of going out.
Yeah, I know. Or I have $37 to stretch me 3 days.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck it, fine.
Wait, oh, you know what? I think I got a like $50 gift card for the beer store somewhere.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah,
that's calories. That'll get me through a day.
Yeah. And then tomorrow I'll just have McDoubles. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing in 3 weeks? Could not tell you.
Couldn't. Yeah. Stuff.
Couldn't tell you. It's like, oh shit, at work's going bad? Whatever.
Dude, that?
Yeah.
Being able to... I used to have a shit day at work and leave work and be like, well, whatever. And just forget about it. Like, now I leave and I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
Just like issue with your friend or something. You're like,
Yeah.
we'll get over
we'll
it.
get over it. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Not worrying about a thing.
Yeah. Now I'm like, life's beating me down.
I wonder how quickly I could get drunk or late.
Yeah.
That was all 19 was.
Dude, that was an awesome thought process. It was like, I'd be like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, if I don't eat, I'll save money on not eating. And
I'll get drunk quicker.
Yeah, it'll cost me nothing to get drunk. And I'm like, I'll just go to the bar. And then I'm like, I might even get laid.
Yeah.
And I was like, sweet. All right. And you'd go out with that attitude, and it's like, yeah, I'm having a fucking wonderful day. Yeah. That's me and 6 beers, and I'm super hammered.
Yeah.
And then wake up the next morning, pop an Advil, and be like, all right, I'm good to go to work in an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what? What happened to life?
What happened? We got more responsible. In a good way, I think.
I disagree. I didn't get more responsible.
I think you've gotten much more responsible.
I have. I've toned it way
Yeah.
down. Yeah. I've relaxed a lot.
Yeah. It's nice to have achievements sometimes.
It is, yeah. I actually, the one thing I have liked about going to school again and having to be in school is I look at all the shit I learned when I was in the Navy, like the mass amount of schooling I did with them, and I'm like, wow, I'm actually substantially more intelligent than I was. Like, I look and I'm like, I remember learning all of this. Like, my math skills are actually quite good.
Yeah, it's like what happens to everyone the second time they go through college.
Yeah.
The first time you go through college is a fucking write-off.
Yeah.
You just get drunk the whole time. Maybe you get your diploma, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the second time you're like, oh, actually the last 6 years I've learned some things. And this is a great place to learn more things.
Yeah, now I'm going to just get smarter.
I think kids should go to college at 24.
I think your first round of college, you should get a year in college and it'd just be free. Because you're going to fuck it up anyway.
Yeah, just give them a free year.
Be like, here you go, do whatever you want. You go in, it's free. Maybe you come away with some education. More likely, you're just going to party with your friends, piss away a bunch of money, and be a fucking moron.
Yeah, just make it like the last year of high school. You just go somewhere else for it. And
yeah,
you get
just
to
gotta
live
leave,
there.
and you got to go live, and like, man, I remember the first time I went through college. Like, I was doing business, and me and my buddy, I can say his name on here. Me and my buddy Sebby, we would just get fucked.
Yeah,
and like for class.
Yeah,
we get fucked for presentations. Be like, yeah, we got to present today. You want to go get hammered at lunch?
Yeah, it'll up our confidence, bro.
Yeah, and we'd walk in and be like, what's up, people? Woo! Yeah!
Teachers just like staring behind the
teachers
desk.
like, oh my god, they're fucking annihilated. And we'd be like, today, here's our business plan. Look, we're trying to make money.
You know what would be fucking kick-ass for this presentation, bro? If we had, like, walk-in music. Like, if you came in holding the speaker.
We handed out beers one day at a presentation, and our teacher told us no. We, like, started handing out beers, and she was like, no, you shouldn't even have these in here. Put them in your bag.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're like, what's up? Like, the douchiest business students ever.
They should bring back grade 13, but they make you homeless. If you want to toughen up society,
yeah, make them all
grade
like
13. We just send it. You just switch cities.
Yeah,
they just send some. You go to another city, and they're like, you don't have a home.
Yeah,
survive for 6 months.
Figure it out. Yeah, put them out in the woods. That's a good one. That's what Russia used to do.
Yeah, well,
just put them out in the woods. You know,
and
whoever
you either
lives
like
gets to be a part of society.
Yeah, or you
die.
60% of them die.
You know what? Tougher society.
Yeah, but less people.
We should bring back, I actually do think this, we should bring back the fucking, like, government standard physical education.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually think that the older I get, the more I become in favor of government programs. Yeah. And I really, like, Kennedy had that fucking one in the States.
Yeah.
Where it was like, they have to be able to do, 16 pull-ups, 25 push-ups, 50 sit-ups. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
They had to be able to run I think they had to be able to run what was the equivalent of 5-minute, 30-second kilometers for like a 3.
Yeah, and then it became their God-given right to go to the Walmart in a scooter.
Yeah,
It's
and
my
it's
God-given right to
What
do that.
happened, man? You had a generation of people that were fucking fit.
Yeah.
Same with the Soviets, man.
Yeah, they did the
Soviet
same thing.
Union, they had like standardized physical education. Like, man, a fit society, a physically fit society is a mentally fit society.
Yeah.
Mental, like, this is a known thing that actually just blows my mind. Mental well-being and physical well-being have a direct correlation.
Yeah, for sure.
So to allow people to just be terribly unhealthy physically, you're allowing them to have terrible mental illness. Like poor mental health. So then we have all this like problem with mental health going on. It's like, well, then just make people be fitter. Like force them to be fit.
Yeah, well, it's
Why
easier
not
to
have-
maintain being fit if you always have been.
Yeah, why
It's
not have a
hard to
standard?
become like fit if you've been unfit your whole life.
Yeah, it is.
It's really hard.
Why not have a standard where it's like, you know what? Everyone has to be able to do 20 push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fail, then you go into a government, like, you have to go to a government program and, like, you get rehabbed.
Like, we're almost kind of there. Like,
No,
we have
we're not even
mandatory,
remotely.
like, physical education and stuff.
No, they don't.
You have to get at least one gym, don't you?
One gym class, but you can get, what's it called? Exempt from it.
Why?
In Canada, Canada's gotten soft as fuck. They don't give a fuck about that.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Kids can be like, oh, it stresses me out. And they're like, all right, yeah, you just don't have to do physical education.
That's crazy.
That's fucking bullshit.
Like, obviously, there's reasons why kids should be able to be exempt. If you're in, like, a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But I'm going to be honest. If it's like a stress thing, it's like, yeah, it stresses me out. It's like, yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. It should stress you out. It's physical stress.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you should be stressed.
Do you think
You
you
know?
could do the beep test now?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah? How far do you
100%.
think you could go?
I just did a beep test. Like,
Did you really?
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
For what?
For the military.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can still do the beep test. I
Oh,
scored
fuck.
extremely well on it.
I fucking loved the beep test, except for the end. Because there was one guy
And
who...
it's just going.
No, well, like, the one guy who won.
Oh, yeah.
And he's, like, incredibly fit,
Yeah.
right? The
You
guy's
didn't
a
like that
runner.
guy?
Well, everyone had to sit there and watch this guy, like, drop dick on the beep test for, like, an extra 10 minutes because everyone else has failed. And he's just like, boop, 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 back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, all right, give it a rest, guy. We get it.
You know what we should do? We should do the beep test once a week.
No.
That's a great idea.
Where?
I don't know. I'm sure there's somewhere we can do the beep test once a week. Why not?
Do you want to be the crazy people and do it in my parking garage?
Yes.
And just have people watch us once a week do the fucking beep test?
Man, we could do the beep test once a week. You know how healthy that would be?
Yeah, probably. Because it's to measure at what point you start burning more oxygen than you're taking in, right?
Yeah,
Because
like
at some point-
it's not perfect.
Yeah, like at some point
You
you're
start
burning.
slowing down,
You start
yeah.
slowing down because you can't breathe in enough oxygen to replace
Yeah.
what you're doing. I think that's mainly what the test is for.
Yeah.
And like how far you can go in an oxygen deprived state before you just start like
Honestly, the force test for the military is like the best test I've taken.
what do you have to do?
A bunch of different. There's a whole bunch of stuff like sandbag carry, all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
You have to like one of them. There's 2 lines.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm allowed to say this. Yeah, it's probably public info. Anyway,
It's classified.
no, it's not. I don't think it is.
I can hear the helicopter.
So you have to like pick up this bag, and it's like a 60-pound bag or 80-pound bag, something
Yep.
like that. And you pick it up and tap the wall, like in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you jump over it and tap, and you keep going back. And you have to get like, you have a certain amount of time, you have to get like 30 taps per bag.
I could do like 100 each, I think.
Yeah, in like 3 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
not
it's
at all.
fast. Like you gotta haul ass and go.
Not
Yeah.
at all. You know what I was good at for physical testing? Because I took phys ed all through high school, like every year.
Okay.
And like every year at the end and at the start, you would like do a bunch of tests and see what you improved over the year.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh. Vertical leap.
What's-
I actually was like, I used to be pretty good at that.
You know who else was Chef Ben was telling me he had a wicked.
Yeah?
He had a wicked.
I had a wicked vertical.
I always had terrible vertical.
Yeah?
Yeah, I could.
I used
was
to
a
weigh.
distance runner. I was never built with fast twitch muscles. Like never. There actually is. There's fast twitch. There's fast twitch and slow twitch muscles.
You just sound like old white guys talking about basketball
Yeah,
players.
like I've never been a fast twitch muscle guy ever. I've my whole life been able to run distance.
Yeah?
I still can run distance, and I would say overweight, like, and I can still run like for distance.
I look at pictures of myself back then though, and I'm
Yeah.
like probably 40 pounds lighter.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I want to drop a bunch of weight so that I can fucking like leap up and dunk and shit. I want to dunking as a
You know what
big
you
goal.
would? You know what you would like?
What?
Parkour.
I used to love parkour.
Yeah, well, everyone liked parkour for a year. Do you remember that?
I fell off of the school roof,
Oh,
and
that was the end of your parkour
fucking-
career.
I'm probably shattered both my ankles, but I really hurt my feet and my ankles.
Oh, you just landed straight on your feet
On the fucking concrete, and it hurt so bad, man. I ran because the police were yelling for us to get off.
It's funny how everyone has that story. I also climbed a school.
Got shit
And
from
got
the
shit,
cops.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like this one year,
They must do
everyone
it all the time.
everyone from the age of like 12 to 16 heard about parkour for the first time.
Yeah.
And we were all like, oh
Climb
yeah.
the school.
We have to climb the school because there's every entrance has that like entryway thing.
And you can climb your way
climb
up,
up
yeah.
on that and then you're home free.
Yeah, once you're up there, that was the thing. We were up, and then we saw the lights, and we were like, fuck. And we were just on top.
Yeah.
And then they started walking around. They're like, we know you're up there.
No.
And we were like, oh. And we're peeking over, and like they don't see us. And we're like, oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And so they're walking around. We waited till they were like at the one spot, and we booked it off the other side. And I just ran and jumped, not thinking, and hit concrete. And it was like, boom! And then just ran with like fucked feet. Like,
I know, like talking about the like all point A, no point B. All
Yeah.
point A, we're getting on the roof of the school.
Yeah.
No point B, how the fuck do we get off the
How do
roof?
we get off
Because
the
it's
roof?
much harder to get off. Like
Yeah.
we went and climbed on the school, like the roof of the school, and smoked weed up there.
Yeah.
And then now we're like trying to get down with
And we're
cops around, and
stoned.
we're stoned, and we're like, all of my parkour skills are gone. I have no parkour. I jumped off like maybe a 8 or 9 foot ledge,
Yeah.
and it felt like it took a year.
Yeah, it's brutal. and you land, it's like, and it's flop.
You have like no like core or anything. You just crump.
Flops like a sack of potatoes.
Somehow pick yourself back up. That is like one of the worst feelings, though. It's happened to me recently when I jumped off like a porch.
Oh yeah.
If you land, there's a certain way where
Where
you
it's
land,
like kind of stiffing it.
and your whole legs just
Yeah.
erupt. You're
Yeah.
like, you just feel it in your shins for an hour.
Yeah, dude, and my feet get it.
Yeah.
Ever since that day, my feet, like, my heels are kind of sensitive to me landing too hard.
Yeah. I jumped off a porch that was like maybe 2 feet
Yeah, I know.
and just landed on like
Woo!
the wrong way. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, ow.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, too, when you're a kid and you're, like, stoned, and you go to jump off shit, and you're like, what I should do is plant my heels to brace myself. It's like, no, you should land on your toes to, like,
And
absorb
roll.
as much
Yeah.
shock as possible. You're like, yeah, I'll just plant, and that'll stop me.
I'll just, like a dart.
Like, what? Oh, man.
I have fond memories of it, but what a moron. Just getting stoned all the time
Oh,
at
no.
15.
Fucking amazing.
I remember walking home like across town in a snowstorm, and like no one wanted to wear a coat because it wasn't cool to wear a coat.
Yeah, it's
you can't
not,
wear a winter
yeah.
coat, so we're all wearing like hoodies in like minus 15 in a windstorm. It's blowing like fucking mad. We're ripped. We're just like walking there with our hands in our hoodie pockets, and the one guy, we're like, oh my god, it's so fucking cold, I can't feel my face. And my buddy's like, just imagine it's fire and not snow. What? And we're like, that's so fucking stupid. All right, it's kind of working.
Dude, when you're dumber, like, things like that help.
Yeah, they do.
That's why now, like, I'm older, and when people say that, they're like, just go to your happy place. I'm like, oh, you're still dumb. Yeah, that doesn't work for me
I've tried
anymore.
this thing on me sometimes when I get hurt, where I'll tell myself that pain is just another sensation,
Yeah.
that it's like just physical,
It's
and
fun.
it shouldn't bother me,
Yeah.
and that'll work for about half a second.
Yeah.
Like, I cut myself
you're like-
pretty good like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, it's just pain. Like, it's just my hand telling me that I've cut it. It's all it is. It's nothing to be upset about. Oh, fuck this! God damn it, it hurts!
I love it.
Mind over matter, though. If you don't mind, it don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, like, there is the idea that it's mind
There is
over
the
matter.
idea, but I'm not mentally strong enough for that. I'm
not
weak.
there.
I'm a slave to pleasure and pain.
The mind over matter thing, like, the only time I find I can actually do it is discomfort. There's a line, like, actual imminent pain, like I cut myself or I broke something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in fucking pain.
Yeah.
But when it's, like, discomfort, like an ice bath, I can do that.
Yeah, you can mentally shut that off for a minute.
Yeah, and just be like, shut the fuck up, I'm doing this. I
Yeah.
have to do it. Or like running, like
Yeah.
I hate this, it's painful, but I do it.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
Remember that fucking car I had? That all black car in the summer, no AC, and the windows didn't roll
You
down?
just deal with it.
And I'm like, hey, I'll pick you up.
Yep,
And
that's
like,
fine.
open the door. It's like 55 degrees in
Yeah.
my car, and I'm like pouring sweat, and everyone's like, Jesus. I'm like, are you all right?
Yeah, I remember.
This is how my car is.
I remember getting in the one day and being like, oh, wow. Oh, man, I'm lightheaded. This is crazy.
Which is what you want to be when you're driving. And it's so hot, my gear knob was leather. I'd be like one finger.
Way too hot to touch. Yeah. I remember sitting down and having to like put my arms like this because if you let the back of your arm touch the seat, it would burn your arms.
Yeah, I couldn't drive in
fucking
shorts.
hot.
I couldn't drive in shorts because the seat would hurt.
Oh,
Which
man.
is great for driving. And you'd get out of the car, it'd be like 35 outside. You'd be like,
Oh, wow, it's cool out here.
35 in the sunlight. You're like,
Thank God.
that'll cool you down.
I remember getting in shorts and burning the back of my calves. It's like, what the fuck?
That car fucking sucked.
Yeah, it was worse than Caroline.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have got rid of Caroline. I should have just paid whatever it took to fix it.
Yeah, what was wrong with Caroline at the end?
The exhaust, like the header,
it's
separated off the engine block.
Yeah. It's a bitch to repair.
It is a bitch to repair, but it was also like, I don't know, it was a cheap car. It was great. It cost like $40 a month in gas.
Yeah.
The thing was great. Little
Yeah.
four-banger Civic. Can't hate that.
I know. I was mad when my Mitsubishi died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see
yeah.
I see that car, like not mine, but the same year Civic driving around. I'm like, fuck.
I know. I see Mitsubishis the same year still around, and I'm like, they're still good cars.
They are good cars,
Like, they
and I
still
see
last.
it. And the thing is, I think too now, I don't like cars now. I don't like what they look like.
Yeah.
Every single car looks the exact same to me. They're all fucking crossover SUVs. That's all anyone ever drives.
Yep.
They're all like the same white to black spectrum. No one has colored cars anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? And every single, like, you used to be able to, from a distance, distinguish the brand of a car.
Now
You
it's not
can't.
as
They
easy.
all look the same.
The trucks you can by the headlights. That's about it.
That's about it. But like SUVs, a lot of companies aren't making like four-door sedans anymore.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah,
It's just
because
going
all-
SUVs and pickups.
That's all people want.
Yeah.
It's so strange because
It's
everyone's
a
got.
North American thing.
It's a North American thing. Everyone has to have the biggest dick.
Yeah, I know. It kills me. The amount of people, like one of my things I love doing, the amount of people that will start ragging on me about my truck because it's a beat up old Chev.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, yeah, wow, that's a beauty. And I'm like, yeah, how much is your fucking truck payment a month? And they're like,
$4,000.
yeah, they're like, oh, it's not bad. Like, I only pay like $380 bi-weekly. I'm like, cool, dude, you almost pay my fucking rent in truck payments every month.
Yeah.
I don't make payments on my shitbox.
Yeah,
and
no.
guess what? It does the exact same thing.
I never want to
Like-
make payments on a vehicle.
No,
Ever.
it's insane.
Why
Why
would
would
I
I
want
tie
that?
myself to a fucking car?
At 8% interest? Fuck
yeah,
that.
fuck right off. No fucking way. It's depreciating.
It's only
fast.
72 months.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's depreciating faster than you're paying it off.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
That's how it works. And
Yeah.
that's how they get you to trade it in.
yeah, and they trade in because you're like, well, it's not fucking worth anything if I don't trade in now.
Yeah.
Like, brutal.
Then I'm just paying $400 every
Yeah,
2
I
weeks
will
for
not
nothing.
have that for my life. I like working on shitty cars.
Yeah, and then the thing is too, if you paid $3,000 for a car, and it gets you like 2 years, and it shits out. Whatever.
Cool. $3,000 for 2 years.
Yeah,
That's not
buy
bad.
another one.
Yeah, it's still cheaper than a fucking truck payment.
Yeah.
That's the thing. My truck, $1,500. I put maybe $1,000 into it. So like $2,500, and I've had it for 2 years.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
It's-
$100 a month.
Yeah, $1,250 a year. Yeah, it's $101 a month. You know,
Yeah.
That's,
But I see, I'll see a 2003 Civic, which at the time was nothing special.
yeah,
But I see it now against the backdrop of all these shitty fucking SUVs with the LED headlights and stuff, and I'm like, that actually looks cooler.
yeah,
It looks like a car. It looks like fun.
yeah,
Everything else looks like fucking Transformers.
yeah. No, fair enough. It does.
Also, it looks like the Civic, I could probably accidentally hit a pedestrian in it and not just turn them into pink mist.
That's one thing. I feel like the older, smaller cars were a lot safer.
Yeah, for sure, the safety inside the cabin is much better now.
Yeah, but when you hit people, although they do all these studies about hitting people and they do a bunch of research on collision contact with pedestrians.
Yeah, but I see an F-250 driving downtown for some reason,
Yeah.
right? And the top of the hood is at my head height.
I know, it's funny you say that. When I pull up in mine's a 1500. When I pull up beside a new 1500, or an F-150, dude, the top of my window is the bottom of his window.
Yeah.
It's they're
way high up.
They're 4 or 5 feet taller than
It's a vanity
they
thing.
were what? Mine's an 09, so 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
You know?
But if if that truck is pulled up at a crosswalk, right? And they see my fucking eyebrows over the hood of their truck.
Yeah.
Are they seeing a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's something to be said about that.
Yeah.
And then also, if you were to T-bone a smaller car, your bumper's entering at the
At the
the
fucking
window.
Yeah. Well, and not
You're just
only
gonna
that,
fucking take
the-
everyone's head off.
Your engine's higher, so there's this mass weight
Yeah,
at
coming
head
down.
level, coming in on it. That's fucked.
Yeah,
You'll go right over a fucking car.
but everyone's
Well, and that's what happens now is the trucks are so high. You rear end a truck by accident, you'll go right underneath them.
yeah, and then you just get a tow hook to your face.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, I know, but it's this. It's gonna be forever. They're just gonna get bigger.
You think so?
Yeah, they're gonna get bigger, but beds are gonna get smaller and engines are gonna get smaller because no one's gonna be able to afford to put
That is one thing that I find hilarious.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Is dudes high and mighty on their truck, and I'm yo, you got a 6-foot bed, man. You can't even put a sheet of plywood in there.
No, because they don't put plywood in there.
Yeah, because they don't use it for truck stuff at all.
No, it's the truck saying that I'm a big, scary man.
Yeah,
Get
it's
out of my way.
Look at my truck. My truck's full of shit all the time.
Yeah.
It's always got stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a water heater in the back of my truck right now. It's
Yeah.
parked in downtown.
Well, you'll see it too. People will get SUVs and they're single or married with no kids.
Yeah,
So what do you need a fucking SUV for?
yeah,
What are you putting in there?
yeah. I know.
Just get a car.
Just get a car. You have 4 seats,
Yeah.
5 seats. You can get a 5-seater
Get a car. What do you fucking...
That's way more economical.
It's still got a 4-foot trunk.
It's way more economical than if you got a fucking Subaru. It has all-wheel drive.
Subaru.
Or actually, a bunch of them have all-wheel drive now.
Yeah.
Get a Beamer. They've got all-wheel drive. Pretty sweet all-wheel drive system.
Yeah, but then you got to drive a Beamer.
Well, yeah, then you look like a
They don't-
35-year-old Lebanese man.
Yeah, and they don't come with turn signals.
They do, actually, believe me.
I've never seen them.
I've never seen anyone
I've
use
never
them.
seen-
I know. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
they've got the lights, but
I think what
don't have the thing.
happens is when you buy it, you just break it off because you're never going to use it. Because you're a fucking douche. Anyway.
get rid of your mirrors too,
Yeah.
because you can just fucking.
I
swerve
hate
into
it because I
traffic.
actually really like BMWs.
Yeah, there's something about it.
I really like them. But I can't buy one Because I look like that guy.
Yeah, because then you're going to have to buy cheap cologne. You're going to have to hit on teenagers. It's a whole fucking... you're going to have to move cocaine. Yeah. It's a whole thing.
I'm going to have to, like, openly talk about my distaste for women's rights. You know?
Yeah, you're going to have to gay bash.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you're going
to have to start
to
using, like, heavy profanity that I'm not comfortable with.
Exactly. You're going to have to wear a shirt way too unbuttoned. Yeah. You're going to have to grow way more chest hair.
Way more I'm going to need a bigger gold chain.
Yeah. You're going to need, like, a knockoff Rolex.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
Fucking nightmare.
Those weird jeans that look pretty gay, but those guys say that they're not gay. You know what I'm talking about? Where they're like super bleached in spots.
Oh, in certain spots. Yeah.
And there's like bejeweling on little spots on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
but
that.
They're not gay. Not gay.
There's nothing gay about wanting to be fashionable.
Sure you're not.
But those are not fashionable.
Speaking of the gays...
Continue.
I looked up Jeffree Star because I didn't know anything about this person.
Yes.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That dude's gross.
Yeah.
He looks like Voldemort.
Yeah. Lives on like a ranch, I think.
Oh, really?
In like Oregon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was Jeffree Star was huge when I was in college, and the people I was hanging out with like knew all about that. So I caught like some of it.
He's like he's a big fucking...
I hear he's a bit of... Yeah, I know, like a makeup dude.
Yeah, he's a makeup dude. But he's like a racist bigot.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah,
it's so
I don't even feel
see.
bad bashing the guy because he's like... So at first I was like, oh, okay, well, like, whatever, he's doing his thing. And then I learn a little about him, and I'm like, oh, he's like a bad person.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
he's
always
all
strange
around
to see.
A bad guy.
It's like, this guy got, like... He got made fun of for being gay, like, his whole life, obviously. Because he grew up 15 years ago doing makeup the whole time. Yeah. Like, this guy got called
like,
slurs.
the Midwest.
In, like, not great time.
Yeah.
And then makes it, and you're like, wow, actually, like, good for them. And then they start spouting off on, like...
Yeah, he's dropped a few N-words in his career.
How have you not,
on YouTube?
Yeah, like, where's this coming from?
Full N-words, hard R.
On YouTube.
Editor the video
kept it
gets
in.
pulled.
Keep it in.
Like, what? Dude.
When we say it, I take it out.
And at first, like, I was trying to be nice at first because I was like, oh, maybe, like, that's a they.
Yeah.
You know? Now he's like, I'm a man.
Yeah,
like,
that happens.
Like, stands by it. I'm like, okay, fair enough. And men are better than women. And he's got some fucking opinions. And I was like... Oh, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, I'll make fun of you for sure. Yeah, that's totally okay. You're going on the podcast.
If you're listening, Jeffree Star, get fucked.
Get fucked. Yeah, you racist asshole.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Why with the racism?
Why with the racism now?
That's rude.
Also, like,
you're gay, dude. You're gay from a time when it was not easy.
Like, you know what, though? I've talked about this with a few people. I feel like there's a certain subset of gay guy that really hates women.
Okay. I'm glad to bring this up.
Ask, like, certain gay guys how, like, they find women disgusting sometimes.
Ask a 40... Here's the key. Ask a 40-plus-year-old white gay man.
Yeah? How he feels about women.
Start talking to him about stuff. They're usually extremely conservative.
Yeah?
They come from a different time.
Yeah.
They're just an old white dude that happens to love dick in the mouth.
Okay.
But, like, not all,
obviously, yeah.
A lot. Like, my sample size, I would say, is reasonably large.
Yes.
And of the 40-plus-year-old white gay dudes
that you hang out with, you actually know a lot.
Yeah, I know lots of gay guys.
No, but specifically that demographic, I could name, like, I got like 3 on my mind right now.
Yeah, that I, like, still talk to.
Yeah, okay.
But, like, they're pretty conservative people.
Yeah.
So, everyone's like, oh, yeah, don't joke about the gays because it's rude. And it's like, well...
You should hear what they say about
You should hear what they say about other people because it's not great.
Yeah, I know. And it's like they get almost a pass sometime on some of the slurs, and you're like, ha.
None of them listen to the podcast, so it's totally fine.
No, this is a straight male podcast. That's what this is. No women, no gays in here. You're welcome to be here.
We actually do have women.
A small amount.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of them.
Yeah.
For sticking it out.
Yeah, good for you. This is Shit.
Yeah.
For you. I'm sorry. None of this.
You know what, though? It's crazy, though. Yeah, they're, like, disgusted by women. And that's why they always get fucking so mad about lesbians.
Yeah, I know. It's like, for
For
some
a
reason, lesbians aren't real. You've heard that?
Yeah, for a while, I was like, lesbians. Like, because I only knew them, and I was like, they must be super bitchy. And then I started, like, getting to know more, like, older lesbian ladies. And they're like, no, old white gay dudes just suck.
Yeah.
Like, they're just fucking assholes.
Well, I've
and
heard...
I was like, oh, okay, never mind. You might be right there.
Yeah,
you might
like,
be onto something.
There's, like, this old idea, and it's not even, like, just gay people. There's, like, this is, like...
Old white dudes in general are terrible.
And, yeah, like, the Middle East thinks like this, too, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Where they're like, man on man is gay.
Yeah.
That's gay sex. And that's not normal. And then there's, like, woman on woman sex. They're like, girls are girls.
Yeah.
It's super weird. There's, like, places in, like, the Middle East where it's punishable by death to be a homosexual unless you're a woman. Like, girl on girl, they're like, all right, girls just being girls.
Dudes making the laws are like, yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But then you'll hear it like, yeah, like, lesbianism isn't real. That's just girls being quirky. And it's like, that's not true.
That's not how that works.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, like...
If you've met one, you'd know that.
Yeah.
All their keys are on the carabiner.
Yeah, you ever met Tina that works at the fucking construction site with you? I promise. Yeah, that's not... She's not being quirky. Like, she be slamming pieces of ass on the regular. Yeah. Tina fucks pussy up, okay? Like, more than
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that lip that she's got in, that's not for show.
Yeah, she's not fucking around, dude.
Look at her hands.
Yeah.
Look at her hands and tell me she's being quirky.
Yeah, Tina's not fucking around, man.
That's fucking funny. Tina's not fucking around. Tina knows.
Tina knows.
Tina does her own oil changes.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. Yeah, you notice
With
Tina's driving a 1980s Ford F-150?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mint.
rebuilt by hand. Mint condition.
Mint condition.
Yeah, oh
There's
yeah,
a
she's just quirky.
silicone pair of tits hanging from the mirror.
Yeah, gets in and gives him a little speed bag.
Just
when she-
let's go.
Boom, boom, time to start the day. Tina time, baby.
We need to be friends with more lesbians. We gotta seek them out. Because
Yeah.
I feel like they're a great time.
They're a fucking awesome time.
I've met a few and I was like, I would love to hang, but I don't run in the circles.
I know. I'm just not in the circle.
I'm not in the circle. But
And we can't go and be like, hey, can we be friends?
yeah, like out of novelty.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like, I want more of you guys around.
You know what's weird, though, is that girls can go and be like, oh my god, I want a gay friend. But if we're like, I want a fucking lesbian friend.
Yeah, I want like a really butch lady hanging out with
that would
me,
just be
spitting
fucking
and
awesome.
smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes. And
Right?
playing,
That'd be sweet.
playing
Why can't
softball.
I have that gay friend? You know? Why?
Why are all my gay friends dudes?
Yeah. True. True. What happened? Where'd I go wrong?
Yeah, girls can also go up to other girls and be like, we should be best friends. And then they are.
Yeah, guys do that too, just in a more subtle way.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, we should hang out sometime.
Yeah, I know.
Girls don't make friends that easy.
No, they make superficial friends.
Yeah.
Quick.
And it's
Quick.
fake, and then they're so mean to each other.
And then, yeah, you gotta be like, you gotta hang out with them multiple times a week for like 4 years to be an actual friend.
Yeah, you gotta be on your toes with women.
Yeah.
Like,
because they.
advice to our lady listeners.
Yeah, be on your toes.
Fucking be on your toes.
This
Bitches
is
be
even
catty.
this is even to guys, be on your toes, because they'll remember some detail about you
Yeah.
that you have long forgotten about, and they'll just there you go.
Yeah.
And they'll just plant it
I think
and
it's
ruin
that
your week.
Women just have better memory.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're like a not a very big hard drive. They've got like an SSD.
They've got the
on.
solid state.
Yeah, they got solid state. We're like a fucking mediocre hard drive, so we're constantly
like a
having to
flash
write
drive.
over shit. Yeah, like I'm always having to write over to get the new info in there, and then I have to pick. Be like, this is more important, so I'll keep this.
Yeah.
So then, like, something just gets erased. But then they're like, I'm fucking 400 terabytes, baby. I've got nothing but space.
I think it's a forgiveness thing. I think if you
just let it go.
If you forgive someone, you actually let it go.
They don't.
And they're
do
like,
that.
I'll forgive you socially.
Yeah, I'll
But
forgive
in
you
here-
until this is a problem again.
And this is a problem again, and then it's right back. There you go.
Yeah, not true forgiveness. Jesus doesn't love them.
Yeah, Jesus didn't die for that.
Yeah. You know what? You got
That's
the
a
bad
hot
rib.
take. That's a hot take. Only men can be Christians. All women go to hell.
Just no
That's for eating
forgiveness.
the apple, bitch. Did Adam tell you to do that? Nope.
No.
And was he pissed when he found out?
He
Yeah.
was pissed, but he let it go.
He did let it go.
Let it go. Adam let it go. She didn't let it go.
You fucked up the Garden of Eden. Paradise. Immortality
and
paradise.
Adam was like, you know what? I can get over this.
I can get over this. I guess we'll start a life
And
in
she
the
was
desert.
like, I can't. What have I done? It's like, fucking, you did it. It's your problem. Come on, Eve.
Now we gotta have a bunch of kids in the desert, and they gotta fuck each other to start this human race.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It
Now
is
we have
brutal.
this super inbred human race based on Christian
Yeah,
mythology.
Cain and Abel and all them.
Yeah.
Killing each other.
Fucking crazy.
Moses. King
For the
David.
record, we don't believe this shit.
Yeah, true. Imagine what the Garden of Eden was like. Do you think it would get stale?
What do you mean?
Like, Garden of Eden was like paradise.
Yeah.
And they were immortal in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, I don't think that would get stale, dude. I think you'd be like...
Do you think the
having a blast.
paradise would change? Like, as
Oh,
you change?
Yeah, for
You'd just
sure.
be
It's
fucking-
paradise. Like, it's just never-endingly getting awesome.
Yeah.
And you gotta think, too, like, you're just getting to fuck Eve all the time.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
you're Adam, you're just banging Eve on the regular.
Hey, babe, move that leaf over.
Yeah, I'd be like, get that leaf out the way. I'm finna smash right now, okay?
I'm finna smash. I don't think Adam once said I'm finna smash.
He definitely was like, yo.
Do you think even in paradise he had to work for it a little bit?
No, because it's paradise.
Oh, it was just all the time?
Yeah, they probably were always just horny. They're just sitting around eating fucking healthy foods.
Oh, you know what, though? I don't think they banged until after. Because I think that's what the fruit was.
Oh, it's temptation.
It's temptation. So they never banged. They were platonically...
Man, you would have just been having a blast every day. Eve, you fucking ruined my life, dude.
They were probably just
God.
eating food.
Now I gotta jerk off every day. Oh my God.
Thanks, Eve.
Eve, wow, way to fucking go. God. You know how
they
hard
were-
it is? You know how hard it is to go to the beach nowadays?
Oh,
You fucking ruined it.
ruined the beach for you? Because
You
gotta
ruined-
You're not jerking off at the beach.
No, you don't jerk off at the beach. That's weird.
You jerk off in the car ride there, obviously.
No, but you're at the beach and like some big titties walk by and you just gotta do like this. And your wife's, you're like just staring out at the sunset and your wife's like, what you doing? What are you looking at? You're like, nothing, just nice waves today.
You put yourself in this scenario. Because if you're actually enjoying the beach, you're not on the lookout for titties. You're on the lookout for titties. And then are surprised when you see them. That's who you are. You're like scanning. Oh, don't look.
Don't look. Woo! Titties! Where'd they come from?
That's the one part of you that's still 19.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
Just
love it.
amazed by boobs.
Dude, it's a great time. I was fucking... Where was I? Oh, man. I can't remember, but I saw some titties.
But you remember the boobs?
I saw some titties, and I was like, that's so exciting, man. You
Why?
know?
Why is it exciting for you?
She was just like, I can't remember where we were. Maybe at that concert?
Maybe.
No, I think it's been since then. But, like, we were at that concert, and that one girl's like, woo! And it was like, yeah, titties! You know, who's not excited? It's fucking great time. Makes
Yeah.
everybody happy.
Everyone likes boobs. Men and women.
Everyone. Everybody likes to see some happy titties.
Happy titties. Just
Woo!
in their environment, doing
It's a
what they
great
do.
time. It's a great time. There's a difference. Because a girl walks by with a big fat ass and it's like, all right, get out of here. You know?
There's a difference for you? You
Yeah.
can't just be like, woo!
No. Because that girl's trouble. Titties can just be a happy thing to happen. You know what I mean?
To you, boobs
You
aren't
can be
even
at a
attached to women.
Like, not
They're
really.
just
Like,
boobs.
it's just a happy thing. Yeah, you can be at a concert, some girl flashes their fucking favorite whatever, and you're like, woo, okay, some happy titties, whatever.
Yeah, but
You
if a
don't
girl
even
just
think
whipped
about
their
it.
ass out, it'd be like,
You'd
oh.
be like, whoa, okay. Calm the fuck down. Or like some girl walks by, you know, and she's wearing like fucking real tight She got big ass. Like,
You gotta jerk off.
You're like, okay,
You gotta.
calm the
As
fuck-
soon as this is done,
It's
you're
like,
gonna have to
you
go.
need to get the fuck out of here. Like, that's enough out of you.
You.
You're trouble. And she's or they always make an eye at you. Like, they're like looking like, did you see my ass? And you're like, I did. Leave now. You're trouble. You know? You're dangerous. Dangerous. Get the fuck out, bitch.
That's something to grow on. This
Yeah.
episode. Go look at boobs.
Go
Find. Go look at some boobs. However you can.
All right, I want to say something because before this is done.
Okay, what's up?
Did you hear about Leonardo DiCaprio?
What, doing drugs at the Super Bowl?
No. Okay, so there was that. Sweet, dude. Anyway. Tight. Fucking awesome, bro.
That's a great place to do cocaine on camera.
Honestly, it would be. How funny is that, though?
That, like, I don't know. You
Who wouldn't do a bump at the Super Bowl? Right? You're fucking chilling. You're like, yeah, I'm on top of the world, baby. Oh my God, the camera's on me.
Yeah, the camera's on. You're Leonardo DiCaprio. Camera's always on you.
Always on you. So, okay, anyway,
Oh, is this his girlfriend's?
no, he saved a dude.
Really?
A guy fell off a Club Med cruise. Fell off.
Oh, shit.
And sent a distress signal. Must have had a thing on him.
Yeah.
For a distress signal.
Yeah.
And he was the only boat in the area. He was vacationing on his yacht with his buddies. And they went out and were like, yo, there's a fucking guy out there. Like, let's go. And he searched around with his yacht and searched around for the dude and found him. The guy had been treading water for 11 hours. And Leonardo DiCaprio saved him.
That's fucking wild.
Can you imagine?
You're, like, deliriously tired.
You're deliriously tired, and you would just think you died already. Leonardo DiCaprio's like, reaches down to you like, come. You'd reach up and be like, oh my God.
Oh my God, it's God.
Yeah, God is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who would have thought, but it makes sense.
Dude, how much fun would that be, though?
And then you're on his yacht.
You'd be hanging out, there's no way. You went on his yacht, and he was like, bro, are you okay? And he definitely would have been like, yo, get fucked up with us. Like, let's have a good time.
I don't know if you could get fucked up after treading water for 11 hours. I think you'd lie down.
True, yeah.
I think, like, the body can do crazy shit to keep you alive.
Yeah.
I think you probably fucked some muscles up.
Dude, I think I'd be overcome with excitement of hanging out with Leo, though.
Just like, healed.
I'd be like, whoo! Let's go! Shots! Champagne, baby!
Yeah, you got Dom. I know you got Dom.
Let's go. Pop a bottle of Don Perignon. I just got saved! Like,
We picked up a black preacher. Hallelujah, Lord.
hallelujah! Sweet baby Jesus! Man, that'd be
right.
amazing.
All right.
Fucking 11 hours, though. Can you imagine
Props to
that?
that guy. I'm going to look into that, actually. I
Yeah,
want
it's
to read about
fucking
that.
super cool. Look it up. He fell off a Club Med fucking cruise, and they left him.
Yeah, they leave you.
If you fall off the cruise,
Yeah, because the chance of them finding you is so low. On a cruise ship?
bro, that's fucked.
Yeah, I know. That's why they're very serious about don't jump off the fucking boat.
Yeah, that's fucked up, eh?
Yeah, that's fucked.
Crazy. I
Crazy.
can't imagine treading water for 11 hours in the ocean. I would shit
give
my
up.
pants. I would shit my pants. I'm already afraid that I'd be eaten.
Wouldn't you just lay on your back? Wouldn't you just float?
No.
No? Why not?
Turbulence in the water, man. You're getting fucking water in the face
Oh,
and shit
true,
all the time.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not even just still water. That'd probably
Yeah.
fuck you up, too.
Yeah, it'd be hard to tread
You'd be-
water. For
yeah.
11 hours, he'd be exhausted for sure.
They might have... That'd fucking...
He probably took a nap in Leo's arms. You know?
Probably smells great.
He probably does smell great. He probably smells like fucking high-end
Like
Geo.
safety.
Yeah, like fucking some nice cologne, you know?
Yeah. Cologne that no one knows about.
Yeah, like it's way out of our
It
league.
costs $10,000 a bottle.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
But it's beautiful.
It's like fucking, it's like the nectar of fucking dead hummingbird blood.
Yeah, a hummingbird that died, that went extinct 25 years ago.
Yeah, it's like hummingbird blood and pure fucking beaver castor. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like and like rhinoceros shavings. It's fucking just smells like home.
All right. Take everything you've heard today with a dose of reasonable doubt.
Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
Thank you very much, folks.
We love you. Have a good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, find yourself